Morning, everyone. Happy December 14th. Already on our 14th day of this Bookish yoga project. Welcome. I'm Stephanie. If we haven't met yet and this is your first time here, I'm so excited to have you join me. I am a bookologist and a literacy teacher educator, which basically means I love reading, I love writing, and I research their benefits for health and wellness and creativity. Turns out there's a lot of research that reading and writing is good for our health. It's good for our immunity. It's good for our overall sense of wellness and emotional health too. As I explored the interconnections and the relationships of those things, I found yoga as a way to layer even more benefits on top of a restorative reading and writing practice. And so my work combines all three. As a brand new yoga teacher, as part of that process, I'm showing up here every day for the first 24 days of December in an attempt to grow my teaching muscles and to figure out exactly how to do yoga in a way that works for me, works for everyone, and figure out this whole YouTube thing too. So if you're here, welcome. I appreciate you joining my little personal project. So today is December 14th, and the book I have for you, and remember, the December calendar with the book recommendation for every day of the month, even December 25th and beyond, is here if you'd like to grab it in the show notes for the video. But today's book is called Most Wonderful, and it's written by Georgia Clark. And this book really is most wonderful. It has a wonderful setup. I want you to picture three very different, very eclectic adult children. And these adult children have had some stumbling blocks and some rocky roads in their lives and relationships and their work lives recently. And now it's around the holiday season. Now, the three of them decide that they want to get away. They need to just forget the craziness of their own lives and escape for a little while. So what do? They spend Christmas with their mother. Now, the interesting thing is that these three siblings share a mom, three different dads, three very different lifestyles, but they come together in a cabin in the Catskills, which is in upstate New York, which is very close to me. So I instantly wanted to read this book because of that hyperlocal connection, because I knew I would get a taste of living in a way that was much different from my own. I forgot to tell you that the mom happens to be a famous movie star in her day. And so what happens is what happens at family events when adult siblings get together, and there's lots of wonderfulness and complications and challenges, and of course, personal transformation in a holiday read. So that's the book I have for you today, Most Wonderful by Georgia Clark. So now for our yoga practice. Today's practice is short and sweet, but will feel really, really good in the morning. At least I think it feels really, really good. So we are going to start by laying on our back. So maybe you just got up and you thought, oh, yay, I can get right back down. So we're going to lay on our back. Center yourself in your mat. I'm going to adjust my ponytail because I'm laying on it. And I just want you to keep your hands at your side at first and breathe. Breathe at your own pace. Don't worry about how deep or how long, or if you're holding it, or if it's in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just do your normal breath here. Now that we've taken a couple of normal breaths, let's go ahead and deepen that breath just a little bit. Let's breathe in through our nose and blow it out through our mouths. Let's do that again. Feel yourself sink into that mat. One more time, deep breath in and out. All right, let's go ahead and pull our knees to our chest. This is going to be a pretty gentle morning flow, very little flowing, just nice flowing moves, one into the other. It's just a nice little wake-up practice. It's a Saturday. Get on your mat, do something good for you, and then head on out and do something fun for the holiday. Get started on that baking, finish up the shopping. That's what I have to do today. Or just walk around and take in the holiday spirit. Now, if you'll notice as I'm rocking, I'm kind of rocking a little bit further to the left and right each time I do, giving my back an even deeper massage, stretching that spine even longer. And now what we're going to do is come to center. Go ahead and set your hands down flat on the mat, legs up. And this time, I want you to go even further. Don't bring them down to the ground, but just move left to right. You're going to feel your core turn on here. You're going to feel the muscles in your back, right? You must be thinking, hey, we started laying down and now I'm doing like core work, sit up type stuff. We are getting right to it today. Let's go back and forth one more time. Again, you're not touching the ground. You're just going a little bit more to turn on those core and back muscles. Come to center. And now I want you to take your right hand, set it on the outside of your left knee, and go ahead and fold yourself all the way over with those knees bent. Relax into that mat, and then put your left hand out straight. Your right hand is just resting gently on your left knee to give a little bit of weight to this reclined spinal twist. Breathe and release. Back to center. Let's go ahead and switch sides. So that left hand is going to come to the outside of the right knee. You can go ahead and pull yourself all the way down gently, slowly. Stretch out that right arm to the back of the room. And feel yourself just melt a little bit into your mat. Breathe. All right, back to center. Go ahead and crunch your knees into a ball again. Lift your head up, nose to knees. Stretch the back of your neck. And then roll yourself all the way up. We're going to flip over to tabletop now. So in table, we're going to do some good old cat-cows. Nothing like cat-cow in the morning yoga. So drop your front body down. Look up slightly, deep breath in. Widen those fingers and roll all the way up. Arch your back. Drop your head. Ground into the mat and feel yourself push those shoulders away. And back to center. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Drop your front body down. And exhale, round your back. Drop those shoulders. Feel it in the back of your neck and your upper back. And back to center. One more time. Deep breath in. Drop your front body down. And as you exhale, round your spine all the way up. And back to center. Now we're going to turn that core on, that heat on just a little bit more right now. So I want you to take your right foot, straighten it behind you, lift it up, and then bring that left arm straight ahead. Now the last time we did this, we stayed here, but we're going to do some cat-cows in this position. So go ahead and pull your knee and pull your elbow in, arch your back, and straighten it back out. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, pull it in, and back out. One more time, deep breath in, and exhale, pull it in. Straighten it back out one last time, and back to table. Go ahead and curl your toes under. Lean on back, stretch out the backs of those feet. Roll your shoulders. You could do that too. Roll your wrists. And let's come back. Now we're going to take that left leg, tent those toes, bring them to the back of the mat, raise them on up. Right arm comes out straight in front of you. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your knee and elbow in together, round your back, cat-cow in this bird dog position, and back out. Deep breath in. Curl it in. Deep breath out. One last in. And curl as you exhale out. Go ahead and bring it back to straighten. And then back to table. Let's go ahead and put our toes back up. Again, stretch them out. Stretch your wrist. Roll your shoulders. And then uncurl your toes. Hands on the mat and sink back to a child's pose. Just a narrow child's pose here. Little counter stretch for our back, stretching our arms out straight and long for those shoulders. Forehead can touch the mat. You might roll it for a quick massage. Deep breath in and out. Go ahead and come back up to all fours, and we're going to push it all the way back to a down dog. Pedal it out when you get here into down dog. First down dog of the day. As you pedal, you might find you want to hold it a little bit longer on one side and then the other. Let's bring both of our heels to stillness. Push out of those hands onto the mat. Feel that stretch in the back of your legs, the power of your upper body. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath in. And as you exhale, make your way to the top of your mat, forward fold. Grasp your elbows, ground yourself down just a little bit here. Your knees can be bent as generously as you would like them to be this morning. Depends on how awake you are on the Saturday morning. My dogs decided to get me up at 3:30 again. So my legs are straight. I've been practicing. All right. Go ahead and bring those hands back to the mat. Roll it on up for mountain pose. Deep breath in, arms overhead. And sink it on back to chair. Now you might have an inch or so in between your feet here as you sink down, or you might prefer to really cinch them up together. The choice is yours. You want to be able to see your toes as you look down. Keep those shoulders grounded down, those arms up. If it's too much on your arms, your hands can come to your waist. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and stand all the way up. Little baby back bend. And exhale, arms to side. Now I want you to take that left leg and step all the way out into a wide, almost like you're going to do a sumo squat. We're going to do a wide leg forward fold. And I hate this position, but we're doing it anyway. So go ahead and breathe in. And as you exhale, come all the way down with your hands on your mat. Okay. Come down as far as you can or would like. Feel the pressure in the outer edges of your feet. Ground them down for stability. Maybe you're here just with your fingertips touching. Maybe your palms, or maybe you're further down. Maybe you're even doing a headstand on the mat. Deep breath in and out. In and out. Let's go ahead and come to flat back here. Bend those knees, roll that back all the way up, and then take your right foot, open it to the side of the room, turn it to the front of your mat, and sink down into a warrior two. Nice, strong posture here, feeling that outer edge of the foot ground into the mat. Knee over your ankle, nice straight spine, shoulders down away from your ears, arms are up and straight. Feel the power of this warrior two position. Go ahead and flip that front palm. Leave your legs the way they are. Scoop up and back into a reverse warrior. Breathe. Breathe in again. And as you exhale, come over to a side position, side warrior. So our right elbow is resting on our right knee. We've got our left arm up and over. If it's more comfortable, you can be here. I'm going to go all the way here today. Really put pressure in that arm so your shoulder is away from your ear. And breathe. One more deep breath in and out. Now we're going to come back to a reverse warrior, but with a straight leg. So go ahead and start to bring that left arm back. We're back to warrior two, but now as we reverse warrior, we're going to reverse triangle with a straight leg. Feeling it just a little bit differently. Deep breath in and out. Let's come back. Let's bring our arms back. Keep that front leg straight and just bend your hips over as far as you can go. And then tilt yourself down into a triangle pose. Your hand can be here on your ankle for support. It can be off to the side, hovering on the mat for a little bit more of that core work. Or maybe your fingertips are just resting gently on the mat. You pick where you'd like to be today. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and bend that knee and let's just come all the way back for a down dog. How did that feel on that side? It's one of my favorite sequences. It never gets old. Keep those heels still. Deep breath in and out. In. As you exhale, make your way back to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Hold those elbows. Ground yourself down. Bend those knees as generously as you need. Deep breath in and out. Fingertips touch the mat. Bend those knees and roll yourself all the way up. Deep breath in, arms overhead. And sink down to chair again. Now again, maybe you have an inch or so in between your feet. Maybe you have them cinched up together. Make sure you can see your toes when you look down. Hands can be at your side if that's preferable for you today, or they can go straight up, keeping those shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Come to standing, drop those arms. And now we're going to open up that right leg into a wide leg, almost sumo lunge kind of position. We're going to bring it all the way down for a forward fold. Let that head rest. Let that neck elongate. Now, wherever you are is wherever you are. So maybe your fingertips are on the mat. Maybe you're still here. Maybe you're all the way down. Maybe you decide to scoot your legs out a little bit more so you can come even deeper, feeling that grounding in the outer edges of your foot. Just breathe into it here. We'll take 2 breaths together. Deep breath in and out. In and out. As you breathe out, bend those knees, roll it all the way up, and let's turn our left foot to the front of the mat for a warrior two on the other side. Check your position. Make sure your knee is over your ankle. Feel the weight in that back outer edge of your right foot. Arms up, nice and straight. Ground those shoulders down. Look over your front hand and breathe in and out. On the next deep breath in, let's go ahead and reverse our warrior. Scoop that hand up and over. Legs stay the same as we come back for a reverse warrior. Deep breath in here and out. Deep breath in and out. And as you exhale, bring that left forearm down to that left knee. Arm extends overhead for a side bend. Now again, your hand can be here if that's better for you. I'm going to go ahead and keep it here today for that deeper stretch. Really ground down in that left elbow. Keep that ear away from your shoulder. Feel that strength in your upper body. Breathe in and out. One more time, in and out. And as you start to come up, we're going to bring that right arm back. Come back to warrior two. But now as we do our second reverse warrior, go ahead and straighten that leg for a reverse triangle. Feel that stretch in a different position, a different way than you did the first time. Breathe in and out. In and out. Brings your arms back up. Keep that front leg straight. You're going to lean over your hips almost as far as you can go. And then go ahead and bring that straight arm down to triangle. Now you decide where you want triangle to be. You can rest your hands on your ankle. You can keep it hovering in the air for more core work, or you might even drop those fingertips for the floor, depending on where you are today. Let's take a deep breath in and out. In and out. As you exhale, go ahead and bend that knee. Bring both hands to the mat, and let's come back to a down dog. Pedal it out. Deep breath in and out. And go ahead and drop your knees to the ground. Let's sit back on our toes one last time to give the bottoms of our feet one last stretch, a couple of shoulder rolls. And then let's come to a seated position on the mat. So with our feet out in front of us, we're going to end with a figure four stretch. So use your arms. You can keep your hands faced in, to the side, to the back, whatever feels good for you. Take that right leg and cross it over your left. You can keep your left leg out wide, or you can bring it in until you feel that edge you would like to feel. And really just settle into that stretch in the outer side of your hip, your outer thigh. Breathe here. Breath in and out. One more time. Nice proud chest in and out. Let's stretch both of our legs out straight in front of us, toes to the ceiling, arms up, deep breath in, and fold over for a forward fold. Just one deep breath here. Deep breath in and release. Slowly make your way back up. Bend those knees, feet on the mat. Let's take our left leg and bend it over the right. Cross it over the right, I guess I should say. Nice proud chest. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. You decide where your foot on the mat needs to be, depending on how intense you want the stretch on this Saturday morning. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Let's come back to our straight leg position, toes to the ceiling, arms up, nice straight back, and pull it all the way over. Forward fold. Bend your knees as generously as you need to if that feels better here. Really relax as much as you can in the upper back, in that neck, depending on where you are in your forward fold. Deep breath in and out. And this next deep breath in, imagine that breath going to all those places that still feel a little tight. And imagine as you exhale, all of that tension releasing away. Go ahead and slide your hands up your legs. And we're going to just roll it slowly all the way back down to where we started. Just going to recenter myself a little bit on the mat for our final Savasana. You decide your position here. Maybe there's one hand on the heart, one on the belly. Maybe both hands are just lying palms up on the mat. Whatever works for you. And just take some nice normal breaths here, just like we started. Maybe you're noticing that breath feels a little bit different after our practice together. Let's take one deep breath in and out. And now let's stretch our arms overhead. Stretch your arms to one side of the room, your toes to the other. Just give a little back and forth, mini side stretch. Say good morning to the Saturday. Keep your body still. Stretch those toes, stretch those fingers. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, let everything relax into the mat. You can roll on your side into a fetal position and push yourself up. Or if you'd like a little more zip, you could roll yourself up to the top. And let's end together in Sukhasana. Nice straight spine. Let's give ourselves a little shoulder roll. One deep breath in, arms overhead. Deep breath out, arms to center. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that short Saturday sequence to get us up and moving, but get us out the door to wherever we need or want to go. As a reminder, your book recommendation for today is Most Wonderful by Georgia Clark, a very funny comedy about three adult siblings who come together in a cottage in the Catskills in upstate New York when they think life isn't going well. And then, of course, some holiday shenanigans and holiday magic starts to happen. I hope you'll pick it up. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you here tomorrow for Sunday's practice. Bye, everyone. Thank you.